So, Tom, I would like to thank you for your empowering talk today. And I remember you were talking about the teaching for tomorrow. But the biggest takeaway of mine that I've noticed that the basis is the key of the values and the leadership that you've tried to deliver in this speech. And I've got the question to you. I deal with the entrepreneurs, HR managers, IT specialists and managers of the big companies. And currently, the big companies would like to have their management and their employees develop, self-develop, but they notice that doesn't work. To your point of view, what should they focus on to motivate people to develop in the working environment?
I think a lot of the problem maybe for managers, directors is often that if they are at a level, they feel like asking questions or displaying ignorance is a sign of weakness. So they often feel that, well, I'm the boss, so I should know everything, which actually is a weakness in itself. Do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of those people benefit from being told that it's all right to say that they don't know, and it's all right to ask for help, and that helps the people around them. So, for example, in my team, I might not be the best person for every task. I need to check that every task has happened, but I don't need to do every task, and I don't need to be the best person at that task. Right? And pretending that I am puts a lot of pressure on me and makes the people around me feel less. So I think actually what we need to be doing is making everybody feel better. You know?
Thank you. And if talking about the skills and skill development process, to your point of view, what should be highlighted in the future as for the skill development?
I think it's always going to be people, that there are systems and there are ways of collating data, collating information. Actually, the human touch is going to matter more and more as more of our daily lives become automated. That desire to have contact, that desire to break out of the earphones and break out of the screen and talk to people is stronger, because actually people are talking to people less, and they are less able to talk to people, but they're also less able to empathize, and they're less able to think about how other people feel. Doesn't mean that has to dictate your behavior, but some understanding of that will help you in all sort of works and all kind of business structures.
That's interesting. And the final note that I would like to highlight, that in my working environment, my clients mentioned that is not the matter of the skill, not the matter of the English competence, but the matter of building the connection with other people, building rapport and this freedom to express the values and the narratives. And you mentioned the human touch, and that resonated with me as well.
That the key to sales, or the key to managing people, or the key to working in a group is not that you have to make everybody like you, because nobody can and nobody will, and that's okay. The key, I think, is to make sure that I'm ready to like everybody. Do you know what I mean? That if somebody chooses not to like me, that's fine. They're all right, and they're probably right, but I choose to like them. And I choose to be open to seeing the good in them. Do you know what I mean? Not as a kind of Zen warrior, do you know what I mean? But just why would you face life in a different way? And trying to let people know that I'm happy to see the good in them. And I think that's important.
Yes, thank you. Human touch, leadership, values, and meaningful connections. Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you for your own talk as well. I really enjoyed it.